my dear students. Welcome to Gurukul English Medium School to have a new experience of learning. I hope you all are safe and healthy at home. So today we will start with our first session of Environmental Studies Part 1, that is Science. This is your syllabus for academic year 2020 and 21. Children, let us begin with our first lesson, that is life cycle of animals. In this chapter, we are going to learn about the different types of method of developing young ones. Students, our chapter name is Life Cycle of Animals. Do you know what is a life cycle? In this, plant and animal go through basic stages in which from young ones they slowly grows to become adult. Let's take some examples. First, hen. A hen gives birth to their young ones by laying eggs. Second example is of cat. Here, young ones are born from mother's tummy. They are also known as mammals. Here, the kitten looks like her mother. Third example is of butterfly. The young one is very different from the adult. This form of changes is known as metamorphosis. From these examples, we understood that there are three main types of method of developing young ones. Let's learn in detail. First method of developing young one, that is egg laying. Have a look on a clip to understand how a chick takes birth from mother hen. Mother hen lay eggs. Her eggs are big enough to be seen. To ensure the proper growth of chicks, the hen needs to give warmth to her egg. To do so, mother hen sits on the eggs for many days without any break. She is said to be hatching her egg. The warmth from the body of the hen reaches to egg and chick inside slowly keep growing. It takes approximately 20 to 21 days for chick to come out of the egg. While hatching an egg, she guards the egg and attacks the intruders. Mother hen looks after its chicks till they have grown a little bigger. Here, chicks have many similarities with the mother hen after they are born. You have learned a new term today, that is hatch. When a mother hen sits on her egg to warm them, she is said to be hatching her egg. Students, do you know ants, butterflies, fishes, snakes also lay eggs, but we do not often see their eggs because the eggs are very tiny, or you can say they are very small. Second method of developing young ones is taking birth from the mother's tummy. Let's take example of human. A mother gives birth to the baby following this method. A small baby shows similar features as mother. Same way, cow is also an example. Children, do you all know what is metamorphosis? Answer is, in some animals, the young ones grow into an adult animal and look very different from the young one. This changes of form is called metamorphosis. To understand this method, let's take example of life cycle of frog. In first stage, the female frog lay eggs in water. The young one look very much like fishes. The young ones of frog are called tadpoles. These tadpoles have tail and their heads are bigger than their body. Gradually, tadpoles begin to grow. They develop a gills hidden beneath new skin. They enter the second stage where their limbs appear. It takes 2.5 or 3 months for a tadpole to complete its growth. Since tadpole lives in water, they are called aquatic animals. After some days, gills disappear and they develop lungs. Now, tadpole enters in a stage where they appear like a young frog, but they still have their tails. After 1.5 months, they grow bigger and their tails disappear. They are now transformed into an adult frog. There's one question for you people. Can you tell me the name of very commonly found butterfly in our surrounding? The answer is a plain tiger butterfly. Look on a clip to understand in details the metamorphosis in a plain tiger butterfly. As butterflies grows, they passes through a various stages. First is laying eggs. A female plain tiger butterfly lay eggs on a leaf of milkweed, which is also known as rui. After 6 to 8 days, the larva emerge from the egg. The larva of butterfly is also called as caterpillar. Most of them have tiny fibrous hair on their body. When caterpillar comes out of the egg, it is extremely hungry. It starts eating up its own egg and leaves on which she was born. In a second stage, that is larval stage, caterpillar grows so big in 2 to 3 days that it does not fit inside its skin. At this stage, outer skin starts shedding. This is replaced by a new skin. This process is called as molting. Caterpillar keeps on eating. After 2.5 days, caterpillar again sheds its skin. In this way, the caterpillar grows and molts 4 times in this stage. Once the caterpillar is big enough, it stops eating. Now the caterpillar enters in a third stage where it secretes liquid from the lower lip, which appears to be like a silk thread. Caterpillar use this secretion, or you can say a liquid, to make an outer covering, which is also known as cocoon. This stage is called as pupa stage or chrysalis stage. Now the pupa rests in chrysalis for 11 to 12 days. It does not eat anything. Chrysalis, pupa goes under drastic changes like its legs grow longer, attractive wings are formed. Finally, the fully grown butterfly comes out of the chrysalis after 15 days. So student, we have learned that there are 4 stages in a life cycle of butterfly. we learned that young ones of butterfly do not show any similarity with the adult. This changes in a form of development in butterfly is called metamorphosis. Hello kids, good morning. How are you all doing? Are you having a great fun with your new learning techniques? Hope you all are understanding and enjoying it. Students, in the last lesson, that is the life cycle of animals, we had learned about hatching, the life cycle of different insects and animals. Let's start with our today's lesson, that is interrelationships between living things. Students, in this chapter, we are going to learn how the needs of all living things are met in the environment and how their needs are different from each other. Now, kids, do you know what does the interrelationship means? It's a way in which two or more things are connected and affect one another. Students, here comes a riddle for you. Can you all guess the name of the tree in this picture? Yes, you are right, kids. It is banyan tree. Students, let's see how plants in our surroundings are useful to us in different ways. Look at the pictures. Children, do you all know the uses of these leaves? First is betel leaves. There are many benefits of these leaves. First is it prevents cancer. It improves your digestion. It helps to clean or clear your guts. Guts means a stomach. It helps to reduce your back pain. Second one is flame of the forest, that is pallas. It is used to make the plates of various size and shapes. Third one is fenugreek, which is also known as methi. Sprouted methi, we can eat it as vegetable. It is rich in vitamin K that makes your bone strong and is also good for digestive system. Next is Vasaka leaves, which is also known as adulsa. The leaves of Vasaka help to produce digestive juice which helps in digestion. It also helps in purifying the blood. It also uses to treat the common cold, cough and flu symptom. Student, here flu means infectious illness that also causes a fever sometime. Next is curry leaf. It helps in weight loss. It helps to maintain the eye health and it also helps to improve your flow of blood in body. Curry leaves are used in cooking food. Students, let's move to our another topic, that is the need of living things are met in their environment. Humans have many needs like food, water, clothing and shelter. In the same way, plants and animals do have a need of these things which are fulfilled by the environment. Children, do you all know there are differences in the need of each kind of living things? To understand this, let's take example of elephant and mouse. The amount of water mouse drink in a day is not enough for elephant even at one time. It means elephant requires more water than mouse. In same way, a sheep eats the leaves of shrub. Over here, shrubs means woody plant which is smaller than tree. But tiger cannot eat the shrubs. Tiger requires flesh to fulfill his hunger. Students, now let's see one experiment to understand that all living things live in areas where their needs are fulfilled. Take two small boxes, label the box 1 and box 2. Fill them with the soil. Now put enough water in both the boxes to sow seeds. Sow 2 sprouted moth means matki seeds in each box. Give 2 spoons of water to the soil of box 1 only once every day. Give 4 spoons of water to other box 4 times a day. Do this for 6 days. Students, after 6 days, we will see that the plants in the box 1 are growing well. But the plant in the box 2 have begun to rot. Here, rot means decay. Children, what do you all understood from this experiment? That plants that are not aquatic plants cannot grow in marshy, that is muddy area. If they get more water than they requires, they rot. As we know, living things live in an area where their needs are fulfilled. To understand this, let's take example of tiger. A tiger has stripes. Because of these stripes on their body, a tiger's lie in wait for its prey among tall grasses. Its prey cannot see it in the grasses. Students, prey over here means hunted and killed another animal for food. There are animals like deer, nilgai and bison in the grassland. When tiger is hungry, it hunts them to eat. Tigers live in an area where there is a water hole which never dries up even in the summer. Tigers live in caves in hilly region or mountainous region so that they can find shelter. From this, we get to know that tigers live in an area where all these things are available.
Hey kids, in part 2 we will see how plants and animals are our friends. Thank you. Hey kids, I'm back with part 2.
Our next topic is animals. They are our friends. Animals give us milk. Eggs and meats are obtained from the hen. We use horse for transportation and donkey for carrying a burden. Dog guards our house. Children, do you all know excreta of animal is also useful for us? Excreta means solid waste removed out of body. Excreta of animals is used to make dung cakes which are used as fuel. Gobar gas is also prepared from the cattle dung. Children, cattle dung and sheep pellets serve as good manure for growing crops. Students, like animals, plants are also our friends. Humans grow different plants to obtain grains, flowers which is used to decorate, fruits and fibers for making clothes. We take care of these crops by using insecticides and manure. Now see how different living things are related to each other with some examples. Chameleon eats insect. Snake eats mice or frog. Cattle eat grass. All of them get food from the environment. Children, let's learn about arboreal animal and how they help in spreading seeds of fruit in our surrounding. Tell me, do you all know what do you mean by arboreal animal? Arboreal word arbo means tree, arboreal means living in a tree. Animals like monkey and squirrels are arboreal animals. They live on a tree because of certain advantages like they can make themselves safe from enemies being at height. They can eat fruits of the trees. As monkey, squirrel move around here and there in surrounding, they spread seeds of fruit they have eaten up. Because of this, new trees grow in a different places. Birds also find tree useful for building nest. Kids, let's learn something interesting. Do you all know an egret rides on buffalo's back?
When a buffalo is grazing, we see an egret riding on its back. Kids, can you all tell me the reason for that? I'll tell you. Grass is full of all kinds of insects, but they are hidden in the grass. The egret cannot see them and catch them up. As buffalo walk through the grass, it frightens the insect, which fly them out of grass. The egret come down to catch and eat them up. Students, let's see how seasons affects human beings. In our country, there are 3 main seasons. In summer season, it is very hot. We wear cotton clothes and drink plenty of water. In rainy season, we use umbrellas and raincoats to avoid getting wet in a rain. Next is winter. In winter, we wear sweaters and warm clothes to protect ourselves from the cold.
Children, do you all know that in Maharashtra, winter season is also known as Pangal? It means falling off leaves.
Like humans, this season affects all plants and animals too. In this season, furry animals like goat, sheep and rabbit develop a thick coat on their body to protect themselves from cold. In the end of winter season, we see mango trees start blossoming, which is also called mohar in Marathi. By March, summer season starts. We feel very hot. In this season, new leaves appear on the tree. These leaves are reddish and shiny, and we can also hear a call of koel in many places. In summer, markets are full of fruits because this is a season of fruits. Students, you all must know that Konkan region of Maharashtra is famous for its mangoes and red-yellow cashew apples. Let's see what changes takes place in a rainy season. In June, rainy season starts. By this time, we get jackfruit, jamuns, karvandas to eat. We can also observe that it becomes green everywhere, and we can see rainbows in the sky. As it becomes wet everywhere, frogs come out, and we also hear the loud noise of frog croaking. It's a time for winter to come back. It becomes colder day by day, which is not good for frogs. So they go deep under the ground for a long period of slumber. Students, slumber over here means sleeping, which lasts for 7 to 8 months. So students, from this lesson, we have learned that all living things satisfy their needs in their environment.